from one of the best ballparks you'll find in the sport, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Today, it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Buccos have a chance at completing a rare 4-game series sweep. First pitch is coming up. Jeff Locke, the New Hampshire native, will be the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs.
Leading
he doesn't walk very many guys, Arizona, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Marte is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan, please, Zach?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. This guy hit over 300 last year, and, man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And next to bat, it'll be Chris Owings. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
44, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He comes into this one just 2 for 12 in the series to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Davis over to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. D-backs are down on 4 pitches. Now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. Patrick Corbin gets the start for Arizona in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Coming to the plate now, Starling Marte. It leads things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Marte.
First pitch of the at-bat. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Well, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, they want to be playing their best ball. They have to find a way to win this ball game, especially on a Thursday night. You don't want to be headed into the weekend getting swept.
Yeah, one of the things you want to do, Debo, take care of business here on this Thursday and not look forward to that weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday series coming up. Take care of business here in Thursday's game.
Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. He won the National League batting title last year. Swinging to bat, he hits about everything. Breaking balls, changeup, fastballs. There wasn't anything that they could get by him last year. I love watching him perform, and I'm hoping that he continues that same trend this year.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, Dero, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
One out, nobody on. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard. 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and set to stand in the ultra dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. We are still scoreless. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Mark Trumbo.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike taken up in the zone. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
One of the toughest things to do in baseball is to sweep a series. A 3-game series is tough, but they have a chance with a win today to do something really special, and that would be a sweep of a 4-game set at home.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And let's spot shadow first baseman Chris Crush Davis. Doesn't get enough love for how soft this guy's hands are. Constantly picking middle infielders left and right. We get it. He's got power. But look for him to make a nice play on defense as well.
So stepping in, Ross Hoskins. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball in there for a called strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Lays off the circle change there. A ball and a strike. Locke has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
Now batting, George Kataris. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
A dive, but he can't come up with it in right as it skips right past him. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Love the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
Now at the plate, Jake Lamb, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into right field. That's a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
The third baseman.
This game is
Tyler
unbelievable sometimes, Dan. There's a bullet knock right there. You're expecting an RBI. He almost hit it too good. He can't even score.
Boy, too good is it, Mark. This is one right here. It just kind of gets out to the outfielder so quick that the runner not able to score from second base.
At the ball.
A ball and no strikes. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. One and 0. Here it is. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Runner's back. The set and the 1-1. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there. And that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Diamondbacks strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Carlos Santana. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Carlos Santana.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
At the ball.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. This is taken in by Trumbo, and there's out number 1.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks.
Number 23.
And I want to focus on first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. I'm going to steal a line from my partner here, Dan Plesac. Hashtag Goldschmidt happens. This former Gold Glover can play some serious defense as well as carry this offense.
Standing in, number 23. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. Now here's the pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Jennings racing back at the track. The wall. So a solo shot here to left center field. 4th home run here in the early going. And the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Batting 6th, the first baseman, Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's the 0-1. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. One-two pitch is a slider that misses 2-2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses as Davis will reach. It's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to
Batting
battle a
seven.
slugger like that to
The
the
left
end and end
fielder.
up walking him than
Logan.
serving on up where he could really hurt you.
Morrison.
Coming to the plate now, Logan Morrison. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a ball 1-0. And Morrison in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
To 2-2 now. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout?
Batting eight.
He fell behind
The
2-0 to
shortstop,
start the at-bat.
ARI.
That's a pretty bad place to
Eyeball.
be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
1-0 the count. Davis, the runner at first with 2 gone. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
The 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 1-2. This is foul right side.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Now a ball lying to the left side, but foul. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Fastball here misses low, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
He spoils another one, and will do it again.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
The 2-2 one more time. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Hoskins moving in. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, guys, that fires me up right there. He stuck his nose in there, grinded out
Batting
a
ninth.
10-pitch AB,
The
and
pitcher.
delivers a knock.
Yeah.
That was fun to watch.
Lock.
Into the box now, Jeff Locke, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Comes set, the 0-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. That's popped up. Trumbo coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
Here's Starling Marte. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make-or-break moment in this game. When you're playing a first-place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in a game and then mount a comeback.
A ball and a strike now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. Ibar isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate, and he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 3.
Now that was a well-executed pitch right there. Change up, down and away, but he just got beat with it. Nice job to flip it the other way into the outfield for an opposite field base hit.
Into the box, Mike Moustakas as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
3 runs already home here. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Line towards center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Pittsburgh leads this one 3-0.
Back now in Pittsburgh, home of the Pirates, who've certainly benefited from some solid pitching all season long. With the lowest team ERA in the league, it's clear they typically post solid outing after solid outing. And one of the members of their coaching staff told me a big part of that has come from their ability to limit the long ball, a category they also lead the league in. He said that forces the opposing lineups to really string together hits in order to score, because a bloop and a blast is just not something you're going to get off of us. Because this appears to be a really tough group of pitchers to barrel up.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Corbin.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Popped straight up. Ibar into shallow left. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting.
So with one away, it's time to check out the National League Central Division standings as you see where the Pirates find themselves entering play here today. Standing in, Desmond Jennings. He flew out in his last at-bat. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Stanton giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Chris.
Here's Chris Owings now. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, it didn't look good right there. Just out in front. You know, sometimes when a pitcher has great arm action, you're going to get that. You're trying so hard to catch up to the high velocity. If he shows that great arm action and pulls the string on you, sometimes a pop-up is going to be the result.
Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order. They trail it here 3-0. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading up for the Pirates,
Giancarlo Stanton
the
now.
right fielder, Giancarlo.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First delivery to him on the way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Here it comes. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fouled off.
We got
3-2. On deck, Carlos Santana. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
And that's what you want from your leadoff
Now
hitter.
batting,
Show some great
third
patience
baseman,
and discipline,
Carlos
making the pitcher labor to start the game. The
Santana.
result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Here's Carlos Santana now.
Ball 1.
And that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it
Now
nicely down around
number
the bottom
23.
of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Standing in now, number 23. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. 1-0 count. Here it is. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Stanton stands at first with 1 out. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. On deck, the powerful Chris Davis. The 3-0 pitch. There's ball 4.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Davis. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
The 0-2 home. Now a hard liner, but foul. First and second now, 1 man out. That misses. 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
The 1-2. Into right field. That's a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
The left fielder, number
there's
25.
a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
In now, Logan Morrison. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Slice down the left side, but foul. Trying to send him packing for the second time. A ball and 2 strikes.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El
The batter,
Cambio.
number
Listen,
2.
if you can keep
Shortstop,
that pitch in your back pocket
ARI.
and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Stepping in now, Eric Ibar, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. And he's got a shot to open up an even greater lead if he can get something into the outfield. The 0-1 offering. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Time for a quick break, then back to PNC Park after this. Settling in now, Paul
Leading off
Goldschmidt.
for
He's 0
Arizona,
for 1 thus
the
far.
first baseman,
Hey, we're
number
still in the
44.
early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, strike one.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
Not a lot of guys
Now
throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Into the box now, Mark Trumbo, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 0-1 delivery. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
The right fielder, number 18, Ross Hoskins.
Into the box now, Ross Hoskins. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Two balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Lined hard toward right center. Stanton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They trail in this one 3-0. At the plate, Jeff Locke. He reached on a single in his first try.
The pitcher.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting a take sign on right here.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Starling Marte waits on deck. The 3-1. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
Whoa, you know
Now
a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. First pitch coming. Here it is. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter. Ready with the 1-1. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Just got a piece of that one. Perhaps shortening up now will get the ball in play. And a 3-2 full count to Starling Marte.
Well, I think this is the kind of approach they need against such a prolific starter. You can't count on putting up a lot of runs, so getting him out of the game has to be the priority. Working at bats, full counts, running up the pitch count is a great way of doing that. And things are not looking good here in the fourth inning.
Baseman.
That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
Digging in now, Mike Moustakas. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And this is low, ball 1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer. If he puts somebody else on, we'll see if he can find it.
Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
The 2-0 on the way is in there for strike 1.
I tip my hat to the batter right there for taking that pitch. Most guys would have definitely been swinging in that situation. 2-0 fastball, but that was not in the zone he was looking for. Move on to the next pitch.
Fly ball to straightaway left. Trumbo on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now
so with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both guys topping out so far in the low 90s, 93 for one guy, 91 for the other. Digging in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set, and the pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Lock on second. Marte at first, one gone. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
So now Carlos Santana, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with two gone.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Into the box, number 23, as he'll take a look at ball one.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, But if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. The set and the 2-0 turned on down the line, and he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. 1 run scores, and the second run will score as well.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. In now, Chris Davis, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. The Pirates are able to add on to their lead, and after a long dry spell, the good times are back again in the Steel City. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon Business Person Special following this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the D-backs offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Arizona.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
George Katsaris.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's in there for strike 1. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
This is line to left. Man, that ball will fall right in front of Morrison. It's a base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Now batting.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, D-Row. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup laid off down around the shins. Fouled away. The 1-2. Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Now a move over to first, and the runner back in standing. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, When you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
And it's fouled away.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
On the ground to the right side. And that is into right field, a base hit.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Stepping in now, Tyler Humphries, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The 0-1 delivery. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Line drive to left. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 325 sign down the line. And that runner crossing from second scores their first run. It's now a 5-1 game.
You know, D-Row, they finally push a run across here. Yesterday, they were shut out, so anytime they can score, it's almost like throwing a party.
Yeah, Dan, no kidding. Look in that dugout. Looked like there was steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears right there. They had to get the offense going. Maybe that's the breakthrough they needed.
Wellington Castillo will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 5, Wellington Castillo.
Hard hit toward the hole. And that is through into left field, a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit.
Now batting.
Well, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, D-Row. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, chalk one up.
Standing in now, Desmond Jennings. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And that's in there, base hit. And the run's going to score from second as it's now a 5-3 ball game.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
Up next for Arizona, Chris Owings. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he's back in standing. First offering on its way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Now for 4 innings, he was great. But here in the 5th, he looks like a completely different guy out there. That happens a lot when a pitcher is facing batters for the 2nd or 3rd time in a game.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. Knuckle curve is off the bottom edge. 2 balls and no strikes.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
And perhaps sensing a hit and run may be on, a move to first. And the runner back easily. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
He's had command of his pitches all day. Hasn't walked a soul. But we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
3 runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. 3 balls and a strike to count to the Diamondbacks shortstop.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score.
The first baseman, number 44.
You can see that he was all over that pitch, yanking it down the line. They're lucky that thing bounced over the fence, because if it would have gotten lost in the corner out there, there's no telling how far he could have gotten.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and
now
the force play is now in
the
order.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
First pitch on its way. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Morrison looking up. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. Home run number 5 on the year as they open up an 8-5 lead.
Well, the strategy to walk the previous batter intentionally was sound. In my opinion, what wasn't sound was the execution of the last pitch, which was promptly deposited far beyond anyone's reach. That stings, but I don't fault the manager for trying to do the right thing.
Number 8.
Into the box now, Ross Hoskins. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now this ball's hit deep to left field. Morrison's on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
In now, George Kataris. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0 home. Hit on the ground out to short. Ibar comes up with it. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jake Lamb.
Digging in and looking for more, Jake Lamb. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. 8 runs already in this inning. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. But not before they claim the lead here as they bat around and hang an 8th spot on them. Last half of the 5th coming up. Diamondbacks lead this one 8-5.
Your
Zach
attention, please.
Spoon takes the
Now
mound
pitching
as
for
he's
the
been called
Diamondbacks.
upon to pitch.
Number 25, Zach Spoon.
Up next for the Buccos, Logan Morrison. He leads off this half
Here we
inning
go.
in what they
For
hope
the
will be a
Pirates,
rebuttal to all those
the left
runs they
fielder,
just gave up.
Well,
Logan
man, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Now the pitch. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Now Lomo turns on one and sends it to deep right field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Eric Ibar.
Digging in, Eric Ibar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. The 1-1. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. It's fair to say that early on, at least, the runs have come in bunches here this afternoon. A high-scoring affair thus far, and we're only in the 5th inning. Pedro Alvarez will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Pedro Alvarez.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Pirates, still looking up at an 8-5 deficit.
Your
Gus
attention, please.
Shasha will come on now and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch.
Yeah.
Pedro Alvarez is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 24, Pedro.
Now in the box,
Alvarez.
Tyler Humphreys. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball,
Lays
that's
off
right.
1-0. Shasha, a 6'4" right-hander. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. The 1-0 home. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks,
pitcher,
Zach
25.
Spoon. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Another 0-2 coming. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Desmond.
Stepping up now, Desmond Jennings. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Diamondbacks down in order. They're on top by 3, 8-5. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the Pirates' half of the 6th.
Starling Marte
runs up and gets this one down. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Stepping into the box, Mike Moustakas. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-0 home. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Marte on at first, nobody out. Runner goes for second. And that's a fair ball, line to the right side. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. Two batters, two base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Up next,
great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Ready once again, Carlos Santana. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch on its way. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1. Line hard to the left side. Foul. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jennings has a beat on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, number 23.
Now to the plate, number 23. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. First things first, here's a throw over, but the runner's back easily. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Line towards center field. Jennings is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Back here in Pittsburgh, it's been a high-scoring affair thus far as we take a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. So digging in now, Chris Owings. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Chris Owings.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. The windup and the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Standing in now, Paul Goldschmidt. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Now back.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Mark Trumbo will stand in again as we take you back to the 5th inning for the big blow. A grand slam that obviously has been their biggest at-bat of the game thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that misses, ball 1.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
Goldschmidt, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. That's by him for strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
On a line to shortstop. And they got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out.
Number 18, Ross Hoskins.
Now at the plate, Ross Hoskins. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
Ladies
One
and
left for
gentlemen,
the Diamondbacks. The lead stands pat at 8-6. Digging in to try it again, Chris Davis. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ball game.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home. A bouncer to the left side. Humphreys is up with it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I'd bet he'd like to have that one over.
Your
Neil
attention,
Walker
please.
will come on to pinch hit here in a big
Pirates.
spot.
Number 18, Neil Walker.
To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and that makes this an 8-all ball game.
Some guys just have a knack for the dramatic. He comes up in a big spot and just cranks one out of here to even the score. Not a bad time to hit your first homer of the year, huh?
The batter, number 2, shortstop, ARI.
Into the box now, Eric Ibar. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hit out towards second. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the
third
first
baseman,
out.
number 24, Pedro Alvarez.
Stepping up to the plate, Pedro Alvarez. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Brian Schaffer takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
30, Brian Schaffer. This change defensively for the Diamondbacks. Now playing left field. Number 19, Chris Davis. This change defensively for the Dbacks. Now playing first base. Number 41, Carlos Santana.
First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Fastball well outside. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. The 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. The 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Still only 1 out in the inning. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. Hoskins facing back. Still going back. And they have taken the lead. A solo home run for Pedro Alvarez. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And they've taken a 1-run lead. Seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Roll. The hitters are on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate. This offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
In now, Starling Marte. Swing and a liner. Foul. 1 out, nobody on. And there's ball 1. The 1-1. Grounded to short. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon.
So frustrating, Hero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Stepping in now, Mike Moustakas, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Marte, base runner at first with 1 out. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Hoskins is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. Here's the first pitch to him. And he's way off balance with the swing there. A runner on first with 2 away. Skied into straightaway right. Hoskins moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Bucks out in front, 9-8.
Your
Tony
attention,
Watson
please.
is into the ball
Now
game as
pitching
part of
for
that
the
double
Pirates.
switch as he'll take over
Number
on the mound
46.
and in the 2 spot in the
Tony
lineup. Neil Walker will also enter as a part of the double switch as he'll hit in the 7 hole in the lineup.
Leading off for Arizona, the catcher, George Katsaris. A defensive change for the Pirates. Now playing second base, number 18, Neil Walker.
First offering on its way. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. The Pirates leading by the slimmest of margins late in this one and trying to hang on and earn the series sweep.
One of the keys if you want to sweep a team is you're going to have to get some big outs in that 7th, 8th, and 9th inning. They're leading by a run as we're going towards the end of this game. Now it's time for the pitching staff to put this one under wraps.
Looked to be a sinker there, up in the zone a bit, but called the strike. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They're all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point.
A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher. So a full count now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow.
Now
You're
batting,
hanging on
the
to a
second
slim
baseman,
lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Jake Lamb. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? To Walker for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but one ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
Into the box, Tyler Humphries. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Off of one leg, in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Ready now, Carlos Santana.
Leading up for the Pirates, the first baseman, Carlos
Josh
Santana.
Egan is on to
Your
pitch out of the
attention,
bullpen
please.
in the bottom
Now
half of the
pitching
eighth.
for the Diamondbacks, number 66, Josh Egan.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Now batting, number 23.
So coming to the plate, number 23. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Chris Davis stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. None out, runners at first and second. This is pulled into right. Hoskins is there, and he makes the catch for the out. The relay. Throw won't get him.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
In now, Neil Walker. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Counts even at 1-1 to Walker. Runners are at the corners with one man out. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
And he fouls this one off. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Count still full, 3-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit on the ground to third. And he has delivered on 3-2 as he comes up big. It's a base hit.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right
Now
there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
A fastball here too low. It's 1-0. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Pedro Alvarez.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Pedro Alvarez, a hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here comes the first pitch. Line to the right side. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
The batter, the center
Hey,
fielder,
Dero, that's a big
Darling.
RBI right there to stretch this lead
Marte.
to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Number 55 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
For the Diamondbacks, number 55.
Standing in now, Starling Marte, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Trumbo giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 9th inning coming up. Pirates lead it 11-8. Mark Melanson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Your attention,
Alejandro
please.
Diaza is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter
Number
as he's up
34,
off the bench, ready to lead it off in the 9th.
Diaza.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. That's inside. 2-0. And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect. over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that, because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
After the walk, a quick check on first. And he'll be back in standing up. First delivery to him on the way. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. Deaza gets his lead at first, nobody out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Davis is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, shortstop with Owings.
So striding in, Chris Owings. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Set to deliver the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Davis sprinting after it, and that's off the left field foul pole. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as it's now a 1-run ball game.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Into the box now, Paul Goldschmidt. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Stanton has a read on it. 2 gone.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the left fielder, Mark Trumbo.
Diamondbacks are down to their final out now. And that'll bring up the big power bat of Mark Trumbo. First offering on its way. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Nope, that's the ball.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Now a crowd announced at a bit over 23,000 comes to their feet. Off the outside that time, as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Arizona down to its last strike. A punch out to end it as the Pirates finish the job and complete the series sweep of their rivals at home.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
11-10 is the end of the line in this score. Pittsburgh jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Gus Shasha claims the win out of the pen, his first. Mark Melanson hammers down save, his 6th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates, 11 runs, 16 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 56 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon, and we remind you to please drive home safely.